It's Club, I'm on yugioh, and I'm going to be showing you some replays today. So I'm using my Blue Eyes deck the way it is now. I think in my previous video I said that I was going to be showing a bunch of old replays from September as like a long video, but I surprisingly felt like playing Master Duel again. And yeah, I've been using this Blue Eyes deck. I'll show the deck list at the end. I'm not using Duel because I don't know, a lot of people aren't using light and dark monsters as much anymore. So it's just been pretty pointless to use them, which I still think they're good, but just right now, no, not really. It was better when, you know, teal elements were around. But not that I'm complaining, like, keep teal elements out of Master Duel. Yeah, so also I just want to mention that I already recorded this video, but of course my luck, the microphone audio stopped recording a few minutes after when I hit record, so that was a waste of 20 minutes. So here I am doing this again, but yeah, I mean, I'm not annoyed that I just, you know, like, my recording didn't go through. I mean, that sucks, but what sucks is I was talking about a lot of updates and why I wasn't uploading much and everything like that, like all these explanations. And yeah, so now I'm gonna have to do it again, maybe not as good or just a very much smaller version. But yeah, I just want to say sorry for not uploading much in some time. Just, you know, I think I wasn't really into playing Master Duel anymore because they just treat Blue Eyes and Dark Magician horribly. Like, you know, Red Eyes Dark Dragoon is banned. Blue Eyes Alternative Ultimate Dragon can't even come into Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. And yeah, I just didn't really play last season. I was Platinum last season because I was in Diamond the one before that. But in this season I went to Gold because I barely played last season. But now I'm back in Platinum and I'm pretty much ranking up with this deck. Surprisingly, like, I'm actually winning a lot of duels, like even in a row. Like sometimes I'll just win like 5 or 6 games in a row with this deck. And yes, you can say, you know, Blue Eyes is very bricky, and yes, it is, I agree. But that's another reason why I love using Floodgates. Also, watch this, get to attack 3 times with Neo Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. Man, I've missed Neo. Gotta love Neo. But I'll keep talking about what I wanted to say in the next replay. So the reason why I also love using Floodgates is because, yes, they're perfect for Dark Magician and Blue Eyes White Dragon because obviously they don't have the best effects in Yu-Gi-Oh! Compared to other decks. But, you know, there's a lot of games where I get bricked with Blue Eyes because, you know, you're running level 8 monsters or you just get all these trade-ins and you have nothing to use. But that Floodgate trap card will stall the game a bit until you can do something, you know? So that's another reason why I love using Floodgates with Blue Eyes and Dark Magician. I mean, Dark Magician I feel like is a bit more consistent when it comes to like drawing and getting cards and all that, but with Blue Eyes it's terrible. But lately it's actually been not too bad. Also, I want to mention here that my opponent waited for the longest time after using Lightning Storm. Like, just wait, like, why didn't all the monsters get destroyed? And then realized that Blue Eyes Jet Dragon protects my other monsters from getting destroyed, and also my back row. So yeah, so I found that pretty funny where my opponent was just like, oh, why aren't all of your monsters destroyed? Why did only one get destroyed? But yeah, Blue Eyes Jet Dragon. And yeah, so I also didn't upload because, like I said in the other video, that there was some personal problems. Work is much harder when I got back from overseas. But now, this week, I feel like work might be much easier again, because it has been easier compared to the other weeks. And all my personal problems are pretty much sorted out right now. Perfect, you could say. So, yeah, everything's been good so far. I don't know what my opponent was, like, expecting to happen. Like, did you just forget about Fenrir? Banishing your monster? Like, did you forget? Yeah, okay. So yeah, it was just stuff in life that was making me not record as much, but also being too tired, you know. I get tired a lot I was lazy, but I don't know. I just, because everything is good now, and I actually feel like playing Master Duel again. Like today and yesterday, I played it a lot. Not like a crazy amount like I usually do, like for hours a day. Just maybe a bit more than an hour or two. I usually play much more than that, but you know, just I've been in. You know, I mentioned this as well in the recording that never went through. I've been doing a lot of Spider-Man stuff lately. Ever since I'm not saying I'm Spider-Man and doing crawling on the walls, webbing and all that. No. Yeah, ever since I played Spider-Man 2, I feel like doing other Spider-Man stuff. Like I played Spider-Man 1 and 2 on PS1. That was really fun. I played them on hard too, so they lasted me some time. Also, I want to mention that I used my negate on the spell card because I hate it so much. And I feel like if my opponent had something like Harpy's Feather Duster or Raigeki or something, maybe my opponent would have used that as bait at first and then would have played this spell card. But yeah, I took a gamble and just negated that one, even though it was a bit risky, but I just took a gamble. Also, I drew another Blue Eyes White Dragon, of course, my luck. So I've been playing, yeah, Spider-Man 1 and 2. And then also finished Miles Morales because I forgot to finish it. And now I'm watching Spider-Man the animated series. Like a lot. I've almost finished that. So I've just been, you know, just doing father stuff, work, watching Spider-Man. And yeah, I'm going to be doing YouTube again. I don't know if you realized, but some days ago, I think maybe almost a week ago, I streamed on my channel. So if you want to see something new, like a recent sort of thing, you can just watch that stream. Because yeah, I was supposed to upload a video with all these old replays, but yeah, if you want to see more duels from this season, like after watching this video, I did stream, so go check out that stream. And I don't know if it's a spoiler or not, because I'm 90% sure I won all of the duels in that stream. I'm 90% sure I won all of those duels, which is crazy. With this deck, by the way. This is another Neo Blaze Ultimate Dragon OTK, by the way. I guess my opponent was just using God cards, which is cool. But, you know, one little thing gets ruined with a God deck. It's over. So I went to attack and then my opponent left. So another Neo Blaze Ultimate Dragon OTK. 2-in-1 video. Oh my god. That's so good. I think I'm kind of glad the recording didn't go through with the other one, because I feel like this video is so much better, because some of the duels I was talking over weren't that good. So I played some more matches yesterday and today, and I feel like these games were better. This is going to be the second last replay. But yeah, that's pretty much what I've been up to. Yeah, I feel like playing more now, which is good. Of course, I get another trade in and have nothing to use it on. The other replay is on a video. It's not a replay on Master Duel, so it might look a bit different. Because it was actually one I deleted to make room to save more replays. But I still have it recorded from yesterday because, you know, the audio didn't go through when I was talking. So I might show that duel because it was against Kashtira. And it was like the first duel I did this season when I was getting back into Master Duel. So I used Harpy's Feather Duster, then my opponent played that trap card. And then, yeah, played Lady Labyrinth. Then I destroyed all those spells and traps. And then Blue Eyes Jet Dragon came out. Then my opponent summoned that in defense position. I don't know why, but sure. So I attacked with Blue Eyes White Dragon. And then I attacked directly with my other monsters. And then I set down Skil Drain and ended my turn. By the way, I'll say it again. Skil Drain is the best trap card to ever exist. Hell, it is one of the best cards to ever exist in Yu-Gi-Oh! But yeah, just maybe there was more stuff I mentioned in the other recording, but I pretty much did a shorter version today. Just, yeah, like Blue Eyes and Dark Magician. I mean, obviously they've always had a huge disadvantage, but like, them not being able to use their main boss monsters, that's a little dumb. That's just very dumb. So my opponent tried using that monster's effect, but I have Skil Drain on the field, so I don't know what my opponent was doing. But yeah. So here, I was actually meant to attack with Blue Eyes White Dragon, not Blue Eyes Jet Dragon. Because now, if it's the next turn and my opponent uses Harpy's Feather Dust or something, my back row will get destroyed. Because the thing is, I would have used the Ultimate Creature of Destruction on Blue Eyes Jet Dragon, which would have, which would make Blue Eyes Jet Dragon bypass Skil Drain. But yeah, I attacked with Blue Eyes Jet Dragon first, which was a mistake. It was just a misclick. Because this was on my phone, and sometimes the phone can be a bit well, maybe I just wasn't paying attention much. But yeah, I was meant to attack with Blue Eyes White Dragon first. But oh well. So my opponent played Fenrir. Used that effect to destroy Blue Eyes. So I used Ultimate Creature of Destruction. And yeah, Blue Eyes was fine. And then I pretty much won here. Because yeah, I attacked. And then I summoned Blue Eyes Jet Dragon. And it was pretty much GG. Alright, so this is from a video on my laptop instead of being on Master Duel. Oh yeah, that's another thing I mentioned in the other recording. Let me know what you want to see on the channel besides, I'm not saying besides Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm just saying besides Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel replays, because I'm obviously going to be showing you replays and live duels still with Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. But let me know if you want to see anything else, like Dragon Ball related or, whatever. Because yeah, it's just, it may be anything, like Dragon Ball Legends or anything. Just let me know, what kind of videos, like top 10 this or anything. Let me know what you would like to see from me. Anyway, this duel is like the first duel I did this season when I was getting back into Master Duel after not playing it much for like a month. Then my opponent used Harpy's Feather Dust. I felt pretty lucky here because I used the Ultimate Creature of Destruction. And ignore the mouse that's moving right there. I'm obviously talking about something else, but the audio didn't get recorded. So there's two mouses right now. But yeah, just got unlucky. Like this, yeah, here I have the mouse here. I was ranting about this spell card for the longest time. I was just pretty much saying how not only, like look at Blue Eyes. Level 8 monsters, strong monsters, hard to summon, right? They are hard to summon monsters. Like they have True Light, I guess alternative with, yeah, I'm still ranting about the spell card as you can see. But basically what I'm ranting about the spell card is also that. So if you use a spell card, it banishes, like your opponent, if I use a spell card and my opponent has this spell card, and I believe control a Kashtira, and you control a Kashtira, yep. They can banish 3 cards from my graveyard. Not only that, and also my opponent had another one, you can normal summon Kashtira monsters, which are level 7 monsters and are pretty strong and have crazy effects. And you can just normal summon that spell card. And then, here I'm talking about how it doesn't matter if you use Called by the Grave on the Kashtira card, because this spell card special summons banished and monsters in the graveyard, Kashtira monsters in the graveyard. So if Kashtira monsters in the graveyard are banished, that spell card can special summon them, and then you can also normal summon those Kashtira monsters from your hand, and then just banish 3 cards in your opponent's graveyard. It is so dumb. Blue Eyes gets the worst way to summon their monsters, even though their effects are not as good as Kashtira monsters. And then they just have this spell card which easily summons them. And then I was ranting about this Xyz card because it literally says 3 level 7 monsters to summon it. But then it has this other effect where you can just Xyz summon with 1 Kashtira monster only. A 3000 attack Xyz monster. and Blue Eyes just, oh my god. So in a nutshell, that Kashtira spell card easily summons high level monsters with strong attack, which also have very strong effects. And then it can also special summon Kashtira monsters in the graveyard and banished area. And then if your opponent uses a spell card while you control a Kashtira monster, you banish 3 cards from your opponent's graveyard. It is dumb. It is so stupid. Blue Eyes get something like True Light alternative. And then, yeah, like, it's just, like, Dictate of Dick, sure, but, you know, like, if I could normal summon Blue Eyes monsters with something very consistent for Blue Eyes, that'd be great, but unfortunately they don't want to do that. Here I was just trying to find out how my opponent XC summons. I'm just gonna fast forward, and then I realized that, yeah, you can also XC summon Kashtira Rise Heart by using 1 Kashtira monster you control. How dumb is that? Just summoning a 3000 attack XC monster. I'm ranting like yesterday, but I think yesterday I was a bit more angry about it. It's just dumb. It's just stupid. Like, I just hate how they can normal summon these strong monsters with strong effects in their hand. But I'm just going to fast forward this. I think here, I forgot to mention there was a misplay I did. Yeah, I think this is the misplay. I think, yes, I completely forgot about this spell card while playing, and that just screwed me over because now all my Blue Eyes White Dragons are banished, and I pretty much can't win now. Yeah, just that spell card. Like, after I have it paused here because I was explaining what I should have done. I should have just set down the White Stone of Ancients and end my turn, and then if my opponent attacks the White Stone of Ancients, I can just get it back to my hand, Blue Eyes White Dragon, and then use alternative to summon, just summon alternative, and then destroy that monster with alternative, and then I could summon Blue Eyes Jet Dragon. But yeah, just like I said, I hadn't played Yu-Gi-Oh in like a month, and I completely forgot about this spell card having a third effect. So yeah, so here I got alternative to my hand because why not? But yeah, I'm just gonna fast forward because this video is already long enough. But kept stalling and stalling. I surrendered because here I drew, yeah, another melody, which becomes so pointless later after you've already used it. But yeah, I surrendered. I'll share the deck list now. But yeah, sorry about speeding up that replay. Just it's 1 AM. I want to edit this and upload it. Dragon Ball Legends Festival is coming this Friday, so, well, Thursday night for me, maybe Wednesday, no, technically Wednesday night, which will turn to Thursday, so it'll be Thursday 1 AM for me, the Legends Festival reveals and stuff, and then I'll be doing summons on stream the next day. So yeah, I will be doing a bit of Dragon Ball Legends. Now, there's another thing I was talking about in the other video, which obviously didn't go through because of the microphone. Let me just show my actual deck real quick. So my main problem with Blue Eyes is that the spells and traps could be better. I'm fine with monsters, the monsters Blue Eyes White Dragon has. The only thing I would change about monsters is just a level 4 Blue Eyes monster that searches a Blue Eyes spell, trap, or Blue Eyes monster. I feel like that'd be a great way to just, you know, not run stuff like Melody as much. You know, would you even need True Light because you already have a good Blue Eye Searcher? You wouldn't need Bingo Machine Go because that's just a very terrible way of, you know, searching for Blue Eyes cards, because the amount of games I've lost because I didn't get the card I want, whereas other decks can just get the card they want because it's just, hey, this card is summoned, or if you play this card, get any of this card. But Blue Eyes, it's a gamble. And then there's True Light, which is a very, very slow and bad way of getting Blue Eye spells and traps. And yeah, I guess maybe having 1 True Light is fine because it's a nice way to summon Blue Eyes White Dragon and it can't be targeted. And maybe like I run free Melody, right? just because it's nice to start with it, you know? That's the only reason why. And then after you use it, you don't really need it too much, the rest, so it becomes a bit of a dead card. So if you had like less Melody, less Bingo Machine Go, yeah, you'd have room for that level 4 monster. That would help Blue Eyes a lot. And yeah, so I'm fine with the monsters. We just need better spells and traps and just a level 4 monster. And I really hate how Blue Eyes Abyss Dragon, this bricky card, is a level 8 monster. If this was a level 4 monster, I would actually be alright with this. Like, it's unfortunate that this came before Ultimate Fusion, because it says polymerization. But yeah, I wish this was a level 4 monster. It would have been so good, but they always just make Blue Eyes monsters level 8. So yeah, I'm hoping Blue Eyes gets a level 4 monster that helps the deck a lot. I don't care if someone says it's broken searching for Blue Eyes spells, traps, or monster. Blue Eyes needs it. It would make the deck so much better, and they just need better spells and traps. Like, Ultimate Fusion is an okay fusion spell. If you could activate it any time, I would say it's a good fusion spell, but unfortunately it can only be done during the main phase, and if your opponent activates an effect during the standby phase or draw phase, and you can stop it by destroying that card, like a continuous trap card, for example, that has an effect if it stays there. You know, you can't even destroy that because you have to wait until the main phase. So it's just really dumb. And then you can't even use it in the battle phase. For balancing reasons, maybe. It's just dumb. It's just stupid. But yeah, just don't want to run Melody as much. Don't want to run Bingo Machine Go. True Light, maybe it's still good because it's a nice way to summon Blue Eyes White Dragon. Also get Blue Eyes spells and traps, but it could just be so much better. Alright, I'm going to end it here for watching, and I will see you later. Bye!